everybody, welcome to On the Spectrum Kitchen. Today we're going to be making a cupcake inspired by a classic Elvis song, Burnin' Love. You know that line, Hunka Hunka Burnin' Love? I took that line but changed it a little and I call it my Hunka Hunka Vegan Love cupcake. So it's a peanut butter banana cake filled with banana pudding, topped with peanut butter banana frosting, garnished with crushed peanuts and a banana chip. Alrighty, let's get baking. Alrighty, so first things first, preheat your oven to 350. Forgot my whisk. Anyway, preheat your oven to 350. Prep some cupcake liners and set them aside. Now, we're gonna start with the dry. Add 1/4 cup of flour. Little tip: if you add powdered sugar to the powdered sugar to the batter, it'll explode. I've seen that before. Anyway, 1 1/4 cup of flour. 1½ teaspoons of baking powder. I really gotta start memorizing these. 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. You know, the recipe's gonna be in the description, so if I mess up, just do what that says, not what I say. And 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Alright, now we're gonna whisk until combined. Alright, combined enough. Now we're gonna set this aside and we're gonna start on the dry ingredients. Alrighty, now onto the dry. So first things first, we're gonna combine all of them one at a time. We are gonna start, I'm really sorry, it's just sometimes I forget. Start with room temperature vegan butter or dairy-free margarine. If you're not sure margarine's dairy-free, just look up the label or look it up online. 1/2 cup of oil. You can use whatever oil you want. I'm using vegetable oil. What? That was my sister in the background, in case you heard that. Okay, just add 1/2 cup of peanut butter, which is the key ingredient for a peanut butter cupcake. I'm gonna grab a spoon. Sometimes not all the peanut butter will come out of the cup cleanly. Oh, you have to make sure the cupcake is vegan. The peanut butter is vegan friendly. All you gotta do is read the label, see if it contains any animal products like milk and stuff. Okay. Let's see what next. Then we add 1 cup of granulated sugar. Next, we're going to add 1 cup of brown sugar. I'm going to use light. Oh, that's actually a short song. All right. Now, we're going to add flax eggs, which is flax seeds mixed with room temperature or warm water. You can find a simple recipe online to do that. Alright, let's see. Next we're going to add 1 cup of bananas, which is part of the peanut butter banana cake. I don't know what you're thinking. Oh, sorry about that. I know what you're thinking. Why vegan? Well, to be honest, I was creating it and thought it'd be a different take on the whole thing. And 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And we are going to mix it until it's combined. Okay, give it a second. That's better. I just mix it until it looks well combined. Okay, so it looks like the margarine wasn't room temperature enough like I thought, but you know, that's okay. I think it shouldn't affect the baking time because it's quite close to stir. Okay, next we're going to be alternately adding the dry mixture along with 1 cup of vegan buttermilk. All you gotta do is add dairy-free milk along with vinegar or lemon juice. Let it sit for a little bit, give it some tang. And that's basically how you make it. I'm gonna grab a spatula. I don't know why I always forget these things. Anyway, I'm gonna turn this on again. Add just a little bit at a time. I want to scrape down the sides as you go. Yeah, I didn't let the margarine go to be temp enough, but that's okay. Okay, add just a little bit of buttermilk at a time. Be careful you don't go too fast, otherwise it might explode on you. Okay, this is starting to look better. Here, let me see if you can try to see it. Yep, that's what it's supposed to look like. Ignore the scants of margarine. Like I said, I didn't let it sit long enough, and that's on me. Alright, once we're done with the batter, we are going to scoop these into the liners and bake. Alright, put the music back on, obviously. The silence is killing me a little. Alright, now time to scoop. It may look a tad runny, but that's okay. Because it's vegan, it might affect that. Alright. Just try not to make a mess, even though that might not be possible. And the song's over again. Okay. You know, I took a little taste of the batter. It's actually pretty good. You can taste both the banana and the peanut butter, which is just what we wanted. I think that's a really good thing. Alright, you may get a little batter on the tins. Just wipe it off or just leave it. Doesn't matter what you do. That's up to you. Not up to me. Up to you. Got one on the handle that I want. So good. Seriously, you can taste them both. Alright. You let me know in the comments what your favorite Elvis song is. Mine, if I had to pick one, Love Me Tender. Honestly, I think that's a really beautiful song in my opinion. But I'm more battery this. You know, Elvis' songs are actually pretty good. So you let me know in the comments what your favorite Elvis song is. He also did some movies, so I haven't seen them yet, but tell me in the comments what Elvis film you like. And tell me in the comments if you saw that Elvis movie starring Austin Butler. And tell me what you think about that, because I haven't seen that either. I know, I'm seriously lacking right now. Alrighty. So look at that. I still have enough batter. Alright, so I'm going to pop these into the oven, and they're going to bake for a good 15 to 20 minutes until a toothpick comes out clean. And when they're done, we'll start on the pudding and the frosting. Okay. Now, while the cupcakes are doing their thing, we are going to work on the banana pudding filling. So this time I'm going to be using the box stuff of the pudding or the cream, whatever you want to use. Either way, it's banana filling. Now, bacon as directed, but because I'm using almond milk, I have to subtract some of it. Like, here's what I'm talking about. So this box requests 2.5 cups of cold whole milk, but since I'm using almond milk, we're going to be using 1 1/4 cup, or 1 1/4, whatever you prefer. Add the mix to the bowl. Make sure your almond milk is cold. Whoops. A little overflow, but that's okay. Set it down in the sink. Now, let me grab my whisk. I really gotta start prepping the equipment ahead of time. And just whisk for a minute until it's fully combined. Wow, this really looks like it's coming together like a banana flavor. If you're having trouble getting it to thicken, just simply use an electric mixer for about 5 minutes or so, or add a little cornstarch. But from the feel of this, it's coming together good. I don't know if you can, oh, you can tell perfectly. You can really smell the banana flavor. Okay. Alright, this looks good. Now we're going to leave this in the fridge for a few minutes until we're ready to use it. And while the cupcakes are cooling, we will start on the frosting. Alright, now on the peanut butter frosting. So first things first, we're going to add a 1/4 cup of vegan butter or margarine. I'm using margarine. I'm not going to lie, it kind of got away from me at one point. And I put the sugar in the wrong bowl, so if you see a little sugar on the sides, that's on me. Next, we are going to add 1/2 cup of peanut butter. Make sure it's vegan friendly. A little harder on this side. Oh, came out in one shot. Okay. And we need 1/2 cup of mashed bananas. It should be about like 1 banana each time. Okay, I just learned this is not put in all the way. That's better. Next, we're going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And 1/2 teaspoon of lemon juice. Now we're going to mix until combined. Just give it a good couple minutes. Just don't go too fast, otherwise everything will just explode everywhere. I'm just cranking up the speed a little so we can get it fully mixed. Hey, maybe it had too much. My bad. Still some peanut butter not getting mixed through. Alright, this is starting to look good. Now we're going to add 3/4 cups of sugar, 1 cup at a time. I accidentally used a half sugar while I was prepping. So just eyeball it and taste as you go. Well, if it reaches the sweetness level, that means it's enough. Now I'm just sort of winging it, if I'm being honest. Start with that. Mix after each addition. Just careful the powdered sugar doesn't explode everywhere. Now keep going until its consistency is nice, or until it's mixed enough. Just make sure you get the sides evenly, like this. Not scrapeable on the side. Try not to hit the paddle. Okay, now we're going to keep second cup, I think. We're going to keep going. Now it's only a little bit, so I'm just going to keep going. And just keep going as you go. Alright, the frosting looks good. Now, just to be safe, I'm going to pop this in the fridge for a few minutes because I used margarine for this recipe and I don't know how stable it's going to be. So I'm going to pop it in the fridge for a few minutes and then we are going to frost. Thank you for watching today's On the Spectrum Kitchen. If you like what you saw, like, comment, subscribe, and share with your friends. Please follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I'll put the recipe in the description below, so if you ever want to make it yourself, you can. Have a good day, everybody. Bye.